Greetings guys, my name is TheAdipose and this is The Simpsons Tapped Out. Aside from all the new buildings, I want to talk to you about all the other gameplay updates that the Squidport update has brought to the game. Okay guys, well the Squidport update has been with us now for a week or so, and of course there's all these exciting new buildings and things that we can build down in the Squidport, which is great. But I don't want to tell you about things that are quite obvious. I would like to talk about some of the things that are perhaps a bit more subtle. First of all, the Squidport update has unlocked this whole area here right next to the beach. Now, of course, you're thinking, well, duh, we can see that because we need the Squidport. But this also means it's unlocked a load of cheaper areas to buy, land areas to buy near where you start. The ones that say cost 19,000 or 33,000. We have now got an extra bunch of them here, which will help you expand your city early. Fantastic, thank you very much. The second one, and I actually think this is probably the most important one, is the ability to rotate objects like fences 4 ways rather than just 2. For example, this fence here on the back of my school is rather annoying because the way the fence rotates, I have to leave that gap. If you see that the fence here is actually one small square away from the edge, not right on the edge, whereas this one here is then right on the edge of the grass. And the reason for that was simply that the fence only would rotate 2 ways, but that's not the case anymore if the game will let me select it. If I go back into the fences here, we'll now see that it'll rotate once with the fence at the bottom, once with the fence on the left hand side, and now the fence at the top. So I can actually now go through and adjust, if I wanted to, I can adjust all of these, I can adjust all of these fences around that way so it fills the area completely. And that applies to, say, the metal fences like this, but also it applies to things like the barbed wire fence and other kind of railings like this. Sadly, it doesn't apply to the parking lot. The parking lot will only still go in 2 directions, which, if they're going to continue to do updates, would be something that it would be great to see. Now, one of the other perhaps more slightly entertaining ones is the Barney Duff beer balloon used to burp, and you might kind of think, well, yes, of course it does, but look at this now. It goes like this. Nuts, let's try that again. There we go. The little burp has its own sound effect now, so we can now spend hours of our lives clicking this over and over. Strangely addictive, actually, has to be said. There's some other little changes. If we went, like, for example, if you come into the move menu, you can now kind of hide away and expand the thing that gives you all the different roads and the broad walk and things like that, which is quite good. It's just a little kind of an aesthetic thing, but it's a nice one. You've also got the access to the inventory in the build menu, but you've also got access to the inventory now in the move menu as well. You see that little cardboard box, which is quite cool, because when you're moving things around, you can then instantly put them into the inventory, get them straight out again, or if you've made room for something, get that straight out of your box as well. Obviously, the Springfield Downs, the odds have changed. I made a video about that yesterday, talking about how it is now definitely worth you putting your money into the dogs, which is fantastic. In addition to that, the tasks that go along the side of the screen down this left-hand side are now ordered in order of completion. I haven't actually got any of these building at the moment because I'm actually waiting to buy some more land. But when you do, you'll find they will reorder themselves in the order that those tasks are going to complete. And lastly, I haven't experienced this one yet, but according to some players, the limit of objects you can have in total has now been extended to 4,800 buildings and decorations, which is now quite colossal amount, but hopefully more than enough for us to have some brilliantly decorated Springfields. So all in all, a really nice Squidport update, both in terms of brand new buildings for us to have, but even more importantly, these nice little tweaks to show that they are still updating the gameplay as well. If you found this little video helpful, then do give the video a like, and please subscribe if you want to see the latest Simpsons videos and Let's Plays and tutorials and stuff from me, The Adipose. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.